Hello my dear students, welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology, and this is Rajesh, MSc Zoology. And this video is for the students who complete their SSC and join in bi.p.c branch in their intermediate. It is the syllabus of zoology for AP and Telangana students. First I want to introduce the subject zoology. The word zoology is may new to you, but the subject is not. Subject is very familiar to you because it is the branch of biology, which is already you learn in your school time as NS, Natural Science. Okay, right. Come to the first year zoology syllabus. In first year zoology there are 8 units. Unit 1, Diversity of Living World. In this chapter we're going to know about the diversity which is present in our earth. It is very interesting. There is a lot of diversity from microorganisms to multicellular complete human being. There are different types of living beings are there. Insects are there, and some worms and plants. Plants are different branch in botany actually, like mosquitoes from Arthropoda, and earthworms from Annelida, and jellyfishes and snails. There are so many different types of living things present in our earth. We are going to discuss about the diversity. So in that diversity we have to divide that animals into separate groups for better understanding. For our better understanding we have to divide that. That is known as classification. Need for classification. Need for classification is the some branch in diversity of living world. There are 10 subunits present in first unit. What is life is the first question and the first concept in first unit. Very interesting. What is life? Life is the defining property of all the living things. Manakunna oka property life. So, and next one, nature and scope and meaning of zoology. We are going to discuss about the nature of zoology and meaning of zoology. Actually zoology is the branch of science which deals with animals. Okay, and branches of zoology. Actually zoology is the branch of biology, and zoology itself has several branches: genetics, physiology, and anatomy. Okay, and need for classification. We have to classify all the animals for better understanding, for our convenience, right? So need for classification and biological classification. There are different types of classification are there. Clear. So need for classification and biological classification, levels and hierarchy of classification. Hierarchy means a family tree. Our grandpa have 2 sons, our father and our father's brother, and then next we, then next our children. This is known as hierarchy. Hierarchy of classification. In this we are going to discuss about the hierarchy of classification. Kingdom have phylums, phylum have subphylums, subphylum have classes. Okay, I think this type of classification you already know in your 9th class. Okay, next, nomenclature, very important in botany. So you easily cover the botany and zoology at the same time. Nomenclature and the species concept. You know the Darwin, Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin says so many things about the species, and there are so many scientists, okay, which tell about the concept of species. Next, kingdom, animalia and biodiversity. These are the subtopics in diversity of living world, which we are going to know about this chapter in later videos, next videos. Structural organization. Very important for NEET, MSET and IPE also. Structural organization. There are 4 subunits. Levels of organization. You know that every living thing is formed by group of cluster of cells. So you already know this. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Some cells which have same function are fused to form tissues, and tissues which have same function are fused or together form a organ. and organs together form organ system, and different organ systems, digestive, circulatory, respiratory, excretory, different types of systems together form a complete human body or complete animal body. This is levels of organization: cellular level, tissue level, organ system level. Okay, we are going to know about these levels of organization. And then next, symmetry. What is symmetry? Symmetry is very important feature in evolution. That means in anthropology, in human evolution, or in different animals evolution, symmetry play very key role. Symmetry means you may learn about this word in your mathematics. Symmetry. If any object is cut into two equal halves by a plane, is known as it has a symmetry. There are different types of symmetry are there: bilateral and radial symmetry, asymmetry. Okay. And next, coelom. Coelom is very important concept which is present in structural organization, and it is very important for future subjects also, in future sciences also. If you want to do PG and PhD in this biological branches, coelom is very important. And coelom is nothing but body cavity. Coelom is nothing but body cavity. And animal tissues. There are 4 different types of animal tissues are there: epithelial tissue and connective tissue. Actually, connective tissue. Okay, there are different types of tissues. I'll teach you later about these subunits under second unit, structural organization. And then next, animal diversity 1 and animal diversity 2. We already know about the diversity. Diversity means different things. Diversity means different in shape, different in structure. You may different from me, and the dog is different from me, and cat is different from dog. There are so many differences between so many animals. Within the animals also there are so many differences. Okay, and the diversity in animals, animal diversity 1 deals about invertebrate phylums. Invertebrate phylums means phylum Porifera, cellular organization. Phylum Cnidaria, first time tissue formed in this phylum Cnidaria. Phylum Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, first time organs are formed in Platyhelminthes. Phylum Nematoda, phylum Annelida. Annelida is nothing but earthworm. Arthropoda, phylum Arthropoda is very important to us, and it is the biggest phylum in animal diversity. Arthropoda and Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata. These are the different phylums which are under animal diversity 1, and these 10 phylums are invertebrate phylums. You already know the word invertebrate. If any animal have vertebra, that animal is known as vertebrate. If vertebra is absent, it is known as invertebrate. In means absent here. Next, animal diversity 2, vertebrate phylums, that means chordata. Phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata have subphylums: Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. This is the hierarchy of classification. Phylum Chordata have subphylums, and each subphylum have superclasses, and each superclass have classes. This is known as hierarchy of classification, which we deals about this in first unit, levels and hierarchy of classification. Okay, it is very interesting actually. I will teach you later one by one. And locomotion and reproduction. Locomotion and reproduction, actually locomotion is different from movement. My fingers can move, but my fingers cannot locomote. Locomote means exchange in their position. I stand here, I move my hands, but this movement is not results in the change of my position, right? If I move my legs like this, I just change my position from that place to this place. This is nothing but locomotion. So here movement is present, ciliary movement and flagella movement, and these movements results in locomotion and reproduction in protozoans. Like there are two types of reproduction, you already know this, asexual and sexual. Sexual and asexual reproductions. Next, biology in human welfare. It is very important and it is very useful because how our biology help in our daily life. This is the main concept. Biology in human welfare, it deals with the health and diseases, how we improve our health, and how we detect, how we diagnose the disease in our body. So this is about the health and diseases, and it deals with some parasites, parasitic adaptations, which is very interesting. Parasitic adaptations are very interesting. Okay, parasites develop some adaptations to successfully lead life in our bodies. మనం ఎలాంటి అడాప్టేషన్స్ చేసుకుంటాము, ఏదన్నా ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏదన్నా ఒక టఫెస్ట్ సిచ్యువేషన్ మనం ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు we get some adaptations to face that situation. మనలాగానే as like us, parasites also develop some adaptations in our body to face tough situations. That means they develop a cyst wall around its body, or they may develop suckers and hooks to anchoring our tissues. These are some adaptations, parasitic adaptations. And other diseases like ringworm, cold, common cold, coronavirus. Actually, once upon a time, coronavirus is the subtopic in biology human welfare in 1980s time, but it is not observed in that time. Coronavirus is already present in this chapter in 1980s. Okay, biology human welfare, right. Next, periplaneta americana. And sorry, biology human welfare, it also deals with very important TDA abuse. TDA abuse, it is also very interesting topic. Tobacco, drugs and alcohol, very interesting. Okay, and periplaneta americana, you know this, periplaneta americana is the scientific name of cockroach. Cockroach is under phylum Arthropoda. Cockroach is under phylum Arthropoda. And if you observe carefully, the P is capital letter and A is small letter. It is the genus name, it is the species name. These rules and regulations, how we write a scientific name with our pen, that rules and regulations are under control of nomenclature, ICZN. It gives some rules and regulations how we put a name to a animal, why we call this cockroach as periplaneta americana, and how we write the word. We have to give some space between the genus name and species name, and we write the P as a capital letter and the A as a small letter. All these rules given by the ICZN, and that ICZN is present in nomenclature, which is already, that means which we go to learn about nomenclature in a diversity of living world. So all are interlinked. All are interlinked. And in periplaneta americana, we are going to learn new things about cockroach. We already know about the features of cockroach. It is nocturnal periodicity. That means you already know this nocturnal periodicity. It comes out during night times only, and it habitates and it habits. Morphology, how a cockroach is, what is the color of cockroach, and the organs of cockroach, mouth parts of cockroach. After that, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, reproductive system, nervous systems of cockroach. Type study antam dinni. It is a type study of cockroach. Next, ecology and environment. It is nothing but a movie, Janata Garage. Very interesting movie, right? It is also very interesting. Organization and environment, first topic, and ecosystem and their elementary aspects in ecosystem, population interactions, There are different types of population interactions. For example, parasitism. Some parasites live in our body and take some shelter and food from our body. That is known as parasitism. But some animals show mutualism, mutual benefits. In Facebook, we have mutual friends, right? Like that, population interactions. Next, ecosystem and their components. What is ecosystem? And ecosystem have some components. What are the components? We read about that in ecosystem and their components. And food chains, food web, productivity and energy flow, all are very, very familiar issues to us, because we write so many essays in competitions, in our early studies, right? And then next, nutrient cycles. Nutrient cycles also very important for NEET and MSET, not for IPE maybe. Very, very important. I'll teach you later. And population and environmental issues. Environmental issues also very important and very easy, interesting, because we already learn so many things from environmental issues. Air pollution. Without reading, we can write so many pages. Air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution. So this is about pollutions. Most of the nearly above 50% of the syllabus of zoology is already known by you. It is not a new thing. దీన్ని మనం తెలుగులో ఏమంటామంటే కొత్త సీసాలో పాత సారా అంటారు, తెలుగు సామెత అనమాట. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ, వెరీ ఫెమిలియర్ టు యూ. ఐ విల్ గో టు టీచ్ అబౌట్ డైవర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ లివింగ్ వరల్డ్ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. స్టే ట్యూన్డ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ and join in our Telegram group. I'll provide notes and some bits, quiz like bits. Okay, I'll provide some links in description. Try to buy the textbooks, and it is very useful to better understanding. It may useful for better understanding, right? Thank you.